Everyone, welcome to episode 2 of my Chicago Cubs 2004 historical sim. So I actually played up ahead. I played through spring training. I had a pretty good spring training, 21-9 I believe, and then now had a pretty good first month of April as well, 15-8 on the season so far. Let's get into the stat rankings. We're 4th in the league, in the National League in runs. Pretty much top of the board for most of these categories here. As a team, 32 homers, 2nd in the league. Starters ERA is a little high. Greg Maddox actually had a little bit of a struggle to start the month. So he's not walking many guys, but he's allowing a ton of homers. 2.6 home runs per 9 in 4 starts. So we will see how he does here. Only 1 win on the board in his 4 starts. The other starts got pretty much destroyed. So let's see if Greg Maddox ages well in the sim or does not age too well here. Not looking too good so far. But Zambrano, starting with the pitching, Zambrano performing very well. 22 years old, definitely the ace of the staff. On pace for a 6.3 WAR season. And 9.2 Ks per 9 so far this year. Pretty solid. Wood's actually our second starter in the rotation, according to Dusty Baker. So we'll trust Dusty's decision making here. Pryor having a good start to the year as well. Clement, a good 4th starter. And then we talked about Maddox already. Our bullpen's been shutting it down. LaTroy Hawkins is the closer. Merker, the setup man, lefty specialist out of the pen. Rush as well, doing very well. Definitely an innings eater for a setup man. Going 2.1, 2 1/3, going 2 innings there. Pretty good innings out of him. On pace for a 4.0 WAR season. Let's take a look at the offense, actually, the offensive tab. Batting stats. Might as well sort by homers. So, Moises Alou leading the charge here. 310 average, 5 homers, 14 RBIs. Derek Lee crushing the ball. 370 average, 427 on base percentage. 157 OPS plus. Looking for a big season. Our offensive production has been pretty good so far. Let's see how Sammy Sosa's doing here. Not so hot for Sammy. He's probably on the downside of his career as well. It'll be fun to see how Sammy kind of adjusts here towards the later stages of his career with the Cubs. We actually have him under contract for 2 more years, 05 and 06. 06 is a vesting option requiring 550 plate appearances, which is probably pretty unlikely. So we'll see what happens there with Sammy. But we do have him for next year for sure. Probably won't be able to trade him and get anything for him. So we'll see how Sammy adjusts this year and ages. All right, back to home. Let's actually sim some more. So let's sim another month here. No injury so far, fingers crossed. Rush suspended, not a big deal here. Not a good month. All right, 21 and 22. Farnsworth, Torres Labrum. I'm going to place him on the 15-day for now. Like to play on ratings instead of stars, so using the 20 to 80 scale. Let's see how Sean Marshall's doing. Pretty good in the rotation here. He's actually the number 4 prospect in baseball, so good stuff. But I don't think he's ready for the majors yet. Looking just for a holdover in the pen until, I mean, I don't know if Farnsworth's going to come back this year, but looking for someone that can hold the fort down to potentially a month or two. Let's see. Remlinger. We'll go with Remlinger here. Dusty has him as a specialist. Covers that. Let's move on here. Didn't have a great month so far. Go to the info tab. So we're 6 and 14 in the month of May. So definitely a 360. This team isn't playing very well. Let's finish the month. Todd Walker's unhappy about his role on the team. Maybe we'll trade Todd Walker. So let's actually add him to a short list. Good, call it trade block. And we can actually do that here as well. Set status to on the block, so we'll do that as well. See if we can get any takers for Todd Walker. We do have Mark Grudzielanek at second, so he's the guy for right now. We're 25 and 24. We have one more game to go. We actually swept the Pirates, and we'll actually finish today. We lost 11-4. That's it for the first 2 months. Here's our player development update sheet. So we have Todd Walker getting a little better here. That'll add to his trade stock potentially. Let's see how Sean Marshall's doing. Here you got Matt Merton, AAA, smashing the ball. 7 homers, 27 RBIs. Who else we have here? Another fellow Japanese, future Japanese star here, Micah Hoffpower, crushing the ball as well. No Sean Marshall on this report. So, got June 1st. Checking our stats here, our rotation. Our bullpen has been awful. I would like to upgrade this bullpen sooner rather than later. Troy has been fine. Let's get to the pitching. But sort by FIP, fielding independent pitching. Remlinger coming up, not very good. Maddox has been awful, 9 starts. So definitely looking to replace Maddox in the rotation. I may have to take Dusty out of his GM spot, and because I know he wants Maddox in this rotation, but Maddox is not performing. He's just giving up way too many homers. His control is decent, but that's about it. So we're going to need to find a solution there for Greg Maddox. Kerry Wood, pretty good season, although his FIP is a little high. So yeah, I think got an injury here. Carlos Zambrano, that is not good as well. So we'll take a look, simulate further here, and see what's going on with Sam Brown. So let's finish today. All right, just 4 days. It's not too bad there. I'll leave him in the rotation. Crushed Houston here. Let's see what we got. 6 RBIs for Ramos Ramirez. So offensive production is not a problem so far this year. See if this pitching improves, and then we'll kind of scour the market in the 3rd episode. Let's continue here. Got Kip Wells. Lost. Win. So we're 6 games out right now. Let's keep going through. Beat St. Louis. Beat St. Louis again. Can we get a sweep? A 4-game sweep? Lost. Let's finish out the rest of the month here. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can get a little better. Let's see if that pitching kind of regroups here. All right, 3rd month done in June. Definitely we're sitting better than we were at last month. So a big month, 18-9. Let's see if that pitching improved at all. Pitching improved a little bit. The rotation. I don't know if Maddox is still the play there in the 5th starting spot in the rotation, but we have a good top 4. Looking to add definitely to this rotation in July. Also looking to add in that bullpen. So I would definitely like to get another late inning guy. Potentially another middle reliever as well. Send Mitre down back to the minors, I would say. Potentially these guys as well. So we have a lot of work ahead of us in July. Probably going to get started a little early. And certain by War here. Zambrano, thank goodness he's still healthy. He's bringing it. So we have a nice shopping list. Kind of just thinking here, kind of thinking ahead. Ramos Ramirez, a monster year. Alou, both guys on fire right now, on a hot streak. So that's good. I don't think I'm going to do too much with this offense. I think this offense can definitely... Even Gonzalez, Gonzalez may have to make a change here. His defense is his best calling card, but I don't know if that'll play closer to the postseason if we do make it. But Alou, Patterson, and Sosa are good bets to be in there. Just going to see what we're going to do at short. So get a shortstop. Definitely get a starting pitcher in this month, and potentially 1 or 2 arms for that bullpen. So that'll be our shopping list. I think that covers the 2nd episode. And I'll see you guys for episode number 3. Probably going to make some decisions with regard to trades between now and then. But I hope you're enjoying it so far. Let's try to make this Cubs team a World Series contender. Let's continue to have some months like June. All right, see you in the next one, guys.